I'm Stephanie Townsend Allala, attorney at law, and your video host for the El Paso Elder Care channel. I created this section of the channel to inform you about Medicaid's 5-year look-back period. I hope you find it helpful and informative, and please remember my law firm helps families just like yours navigate the difficult senior care waters. When talking about Medicaid, it's important to know you must report any transfers in the last 5 years for less than fair market value. It's called the 5-year look-back period, and it applies to any transfers made in the past 5 years before you apply. The government presumes that if you've been making any financial gifts for the past 5 years, it was done for the purpose of defrauding Medicaid, and they impose penalties. In fact, you'll be penalized at a rate of $144 per day, which you can multiply into the value of the gift given, and that will give you the length of time that you will be penalized and unable to receive Medicaid benefits. For example, if you give your house to your child through a general warranty deed and the house value is $75,000, you won't be able to get Medicaid for almost 2 years. And that penalty, it doesn't start running when you make the gift. It only starts running once you are receiving assistance. Many of my clients argue and say, I've heard that I could give my children $12,000 or $13,000 a year. That's an IRS rule. And when we're talking about Medicaid rules, none of the IRS rules apply. It's a whole new game of rules. There are no gifts allowed, period. So many people are afraid of losing their homes in the Medicaid system that they'll transfer their homes to their kids for less than fair market value, only to find out that the very next month their benefits are cut off. In that situation, the only way to fix the problem is to transfer the home back to that parent, and sometimes that can create its own difficulties. Sometimes what happens if the children refuse to return the home? There are ways to overcome the 5-year look-back period, and one way is to just give it back. Take-backs are always allowed. Another way might be to show the state that that gift was made for some other reason other than defrauding Medicaid. So you'll need an elder law attorney to help you with those situations, because sometimes a sudden disability can occur right after making a large gift. And so you could avoid that look-back period penalty if you can show the government that the transfer was made for some other reason than defrauding Medicaid. There's so much to learn about Medicaid qualification. I'm Stephanie Townsend Allala, your video host of the El Paso Elder Care channel. Please keep watching and stay tuned for information updates on this and other interesting topics.